Love talk, it's love talk. We also believe gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat.
Hello and welcome to Love Talks. Well, when love talks, the world listens. I'm your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm Boogie Time. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
So we have another special guest today. The queen of snapping back. She says you may go down, but you won't go under. So let's welcome to the stage Miss Snapback Coach, aka Snapback Trishana.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey.
I'm excited.
Oh, we're excited too.
So how's it going?
It is going. It's going, y'all. Y'all don't know I have had a couple of life challenges. Like I've taken on my niece, and she's been living with me since August. She's 33, special needs. So it's been a challenge. You know how you think you overcome some things?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to deal with children and behaviors, but now I'm dealing with a challenging behavior.
Yeah, but you got it.
You got it.
I do. Thank you.
Oh, Snapback, before we get started, we like to start the show off with a little game. And the name of the game is Snapback or Sit Back.
Oh.
And the way and the way we play this game is that me and Boogie, we're going to give you some real life or funny hypothetical scenarios. And you have to say whether you will snap back, meaning take action, rise above, move forward, or sit back, meaning let go, trust God, not stress it. All right?
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, I had to have the food one here. So, someone eats your leftovers. Are you snapping back or sitting back?
Don't forget your leftovers.
No, someone eats your leftovers.
Oh, girl. I'm snapping back. The leftovers get better the next day.
I know that's
Sure
right.
do. They sure do. I'm with you.
Don't eat my food.
Especially when I'm going to look for it.
I know that's right. A friend brings negative energy every time they call you on the phone. Are you snapping back or sitting back?
I'm snapping back, baby.
Don't bring that negative energy over here.
Because people don't always want help. They just want, I don't know. So I'm snapping back.
Oh,
Yeah, and some
that's the
people just
word.
negative all the time.
Right. Tell me something good.
Yeah.
Gee, you got no good news?
For real.
Jeez. All right. All right. You go to church and someone's sitting in your seat. Snap back or sit back?
I'm going to sit back because I'll be all over the place. I ain't got no seat.
Right.
Ain't my house. It's God's house. So
That's right.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, when I was attending the church, I was going to last. Even before that, yeah, it was no really like set seat because one of the churches was very big, so you could pick wherever you wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Someone cuts you off in traffic while you playing your worship music. Are you sitting back or sitting back?
am I snapping back or sitting back? It depends because sometimes I think discipline is times when you are more grounded and rooted in God. So I might be like, okay, because if I'm playing my music and I'm praising God, I mean, I'm not there. But if I'm not, what you go? Like my mama say, you can't drive or what?
That's right.
All right. I think I know this one, but let's see. Your Wi-Fi cuts off during your live stream. You snap back or you sit back?
Well, now I could say I snap back because if my and I learned this from one of the snapback tribes. You know, when you go off, you can always use with your phone. You can always use your minutes, your data from your telephone company. So
Right.
because of that, I probably and it depends because sometimes it's going off and I didn't know, and I just went on about my business because I felt like I had no control over it. So both.
Nice.
Okay. You wake up late, spill coffee on yourself, and the day starts rough. Are you snapping back or sitting back?
Man, y'all be coming up with some questions. Okay, if my day started off rough and am I gonna snap back or sit back? To be honest with you, it depends, and that's why I try to get up and get out early because when you late, then everything gonna come at you anyway. And so I try to be prepared, and that way I won't. But have I ever not snapped back? Yeah. Well, I've never snapped back again. Probably will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. You you send someone a whole paragraph text and they reply back with, okay.
Mm.
You snap back or you sit back. It's a whole paragraph text now.
A whole paragraph text.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happened with the paragraph?
And all they have to say in response to you is okay. Not okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The
That's
term,
you know what? Some things
okay.
I'm not lying. Some things I'm still developing and like I'm probably be snapping back and they might not know it. Cause I talk to myself, I'm like, all you had to do is just answer my question. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't ask for this extra. So probably snap back and they not know it.
All right.
You feel overlooked by people you supported. Are you snapping back or sitting back?
That's so hard. And the reason why I say that, am I snapping back or sitting back? It's hard. And because I like to support people, I have to get grounded again because you do want to. Also, everybody you support, they may not support you, right?
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm okay with that. But sometimes when you have a relationship with people, and I'm learning more now, you put more on them than you would somebody. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I put more on Boogie than I might put on somebody else who I'm in a community with, and we don't have that type of relationship. And
Mm-hmm.
so 9 out of 10, I'll just talk to God about them. So yeah.
Yeah.
Me
What
too.
I have noticed is that people that you are close to or family members or people like that, they be the ones that really don't support too much. It be people who you really don't know or who
Exactly.
you really not close to. Now, you might have some that you're close to that may support, but majority of the family and stuff, I don't think they really support too much.
Yeah.
I
I
think
feel
you're
my
right.
input.
I think you're right.
Me too.
Mhm.
I agree.
And you know why you're right? Because in family for me is so hard because family's so close to you, so they know your trigger points. And so you have an expectation for them, but then you start growing to know, especially with YouTube and other things of value, that they will not support you. And so, like my son, I don't push him for a lot of things. And so, but I feel like, sometimes that he support me in other ways. So that means you have to learn that people's support is different.
Mhm.
Sometimes they will not support you the way you think they would. And so you can't just get upset because their support look differently than how you feel it is. And these are things that I've learned even like recently. My son, him and they were helping me to purchase a car. My car went out, and it was like, go get a car, mom. And they told me what kind they wanted me to get. And it was two, though. It was a choice. But they supporting me, but they don't support YouTube and stuff a whole lot. but they support me in other ways. So
Mhm.
we have to learn. For me, I had to learn that support look different. Your support might be different than what the support is that I'm expecting, but I have to be careful with expectations.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And I want to tell y'all something. Y'all using my name differently than my name is, y'all.
What?
My name ain't just Snapback. Like my name is Snapback from
Brazilian.
oppositions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So Snapback could be somebody just all in your face acting crazy. That you know.
Or no, no, no. We got it.
It's no. This is a fun game that we made.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we know. Yeah.
So, cause y'all know I'm from New Orleans and I'm from the project, and my Snapback used to be totally different.
Oh, I know. I know.
My Snapback used to be jack you up in a minute, kind
Mhm. Mhm.
of.
No, snapback in the game.
Okay.
The take action don't have to be in a
Okay. Okay.
disrespectful way. It's
Right.
like,
No.
take action like, in a assertive, but you can still be well mannered. But
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
we ain't saying you
Okay.
clapping back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because y'all speak different languages, and I speak
Mm-mm.
sometimes. Sometimes I'm
We
just learning because
we not saying put them
okay.
paws on nobody.
Right. Don't
Well.
put the balls out. All
Oh, that's so funny.
right, I have one more from me. You post something inspiring, and someone leaves negative comments.
Mm. I didn't hear the rest of what you said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay. I said you
Somebody
post.
leave a negative comment is what I last heard.
Okay, yeah. So I said you post something very inspiring, and then someone leaves a negative comment.
Okay, so you want to know how I would respond? I guess
Yes,
I'm not
yes,
okay.
yeah. This is still one more question for me from the snapback or sit back game.
Okay. Well, oh my God. Y'all asking me some hard questions, So if I wrote something inspiring, and I'm gonna tell you a lot of my experiences has come from different situations in life, and I have to go back to what God said and do. So there's times that I'll get off the tracks, and then I have to pull my own self back in. I'm like, okay, now that's
Mm-hmm.
not how we handle it, because in the past I used to just go off, like you say, clap back. I used to clap back, and sometimes I was out of order because I'm learning on YouTube. I've been on social media for a long time now, and I've been on different social media platforms. So sometimes people are saying the same thing you saying. Are they responding the way from their experience? And it's not always an insult to you. It's how we process it. Because one time I had did this. I was on this. Well, I did one short, and I mean the short had got a lot of views. It got a lot of young people. Some of them I didn't know what something meant. Like they had this skeleton, and I thought they meant I was dying or dead, and I wanted to tell them off, but I didn't respond right away. And if I did, I erased it. They were telling me that I was killing that video with the young people. I didn't know. So language is, I'm learning more and more that language is so important in how we process things as our filter. It may be something totally different you're saying.
Yeah. That's why text messages is kind of tricky because you can read it out of context,
Exactly.
when it comes to like messages. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
My last one is your boss or someone takes credit for your work. Are you snapping back or just sitting back?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Majority of the time in the past, so I don't have a boss now other than God.
Mm-hmm.
I have, I don't, and I actually, I haven't used that term in a long time. I have supervisors or managers, and you're my boss.
That's why I
You
say
know,
or someone because I know.
yeah. I had one guy I did call him boss because it was really his practice, his mental health practice. So he was the owner and all that. So it's kind of hard because when they take credit, you fighting like an unending battle, because a lot of times, because of the position they're in, they take credit anyway. So I really don't have an answer for that. I don't know how. I probably wouldn't respond openly. I probably would have responded more praying about it, because it depends. That person already know that they stole from you, but God knows too. So if I come back to you how I may want to come back to you, it would cause probably more problems for me than it would, a solution. So I don't know how I would handle it, to be honest
That's
with
like a
you.
sit back. Then you more or
Yeah,
less
sit
like,
back.
I will sit
Yeah.
back. Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you, girl. Got me back roped in, Boogie.
Yep. You'll let God handle that.
yes, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was the end of the game. You did good.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we go and get to the questions.
All right now. Okay.
Oh, I cannot say this. One
Yes,
person on my page didn't even say, because they got people on my page too. Didn't
yes.
even say. She said that snap back, in my mind, she gonna snap back from that decision, but she will sit back and observe. I like that. That's why I wanted to say
Okay.
that. But all those on my page, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Shout out to the chat. Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
And y'all play along and chat along.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. Um, Snapback. Can you tell us about your channel and how you got your channel name?
Okay, my channel is a channel that okay, I'm gonna say how I got my name first. I'm gonna cheat.
Okay.
I got my name in 2008. I did some coaching training with Walter Bonds, and so we was in a hub, and so we had to come up with a name and of our company. And so the process went, okay, my company name is Resilient by Design. So I was praying about it, so Snapback coach came about because of the things that I went through in life, that I was able not only just to come back, I was able to rise back and then grow from that. And so that's where that name came from. But I would like to say that I do biblical principles with practical living, so that people can, learn to grow and develop from their problems. During my era of coaching, a lot of people get stuck in situations. They get stuck in loss. They get stuck in setbacks. When setbacks usually only help you to define the strength in you, and if you pull from that strength, you can grow and rise back to a higher degree in your life. Not just thrive, not just survive, but thrive and become. Just like some weeds outside in my yard, it's cold now, and they may die. They died, but some of them haven't died, not weeds, but they will come back more than likely. And so things will come back. We have to continue to pull them up and nurture ourselves in the process.
Love it. Love it. So what kind of content can we find on your channel? Like,
What kind of content you gonna find in my channel, baby? Faith-based,
mhm,
motivational, challenging,
mhm.
laughter, prayer, some of everything. You find everything. Sometimes I don't know what to expect.
There we
Sometimes
go.
I'll be laughing so hard I'll be crying. Sometimes I cry. For
Yeah.
real, I'll just be so touched and overwhelmed by the love. You'll find love, So you just find some of everything on that channel, baby. You find
All
tough
right.
love. You'll find tenderness. You'll find energy. You'll find a grandma. You'll find a friend, a sister, a auntie. They call me some of everything because let me tell you this.
Mhm. She's gonna snap back.
Oh, she gonna snap back.
Meanwhile, let's just acknowledge the chat real quick.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank
y'all.
you, Nara. Thank you, Supreme. Thank y'all. Hello, everyone.
Let's do it yourself. We got Jared
Yes.
talks. Jared, well, I'll
Yes, we
put
got
that.
Anisha LTV, Shelf 1979.
Yes. Oh,
we have everyone. Thank y'all for being here today.
thank y'all so much. And
Mhm. So while
oh,
we waiting on Snapback to snap back. Uh-oh,
oh,
there
look.
she go.
Oop, hold on one second. All right.
I
You know
got a
you gonna
phone
snap
call
back.
and I snap back and I
You snap back.
There you go.
let me tell y'all, it's my brother, baby. He called you. I forgot to put do not disturb on. Hey
I
Siri,
get it.
put do not disturb on. I hope I did it this time because I'll leave him and he'll call me. So I'm like,
That's
Yeah, some of them
okay.
will blow
That's
you up. I
okay.
say, you better
okay.
answer the phone.
I was trying to hurry up and hang up because if I can, then it get there. So I don't remember the question now, but we can go to the next
Okay. Well, you had answered it. You
Yeah, you
answered
one.
got it.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
it.
All right.
What's one of the toughest challenges you personally had to snap back from, and what helped you the most during that season?
Ooh.
That's kind of hard. And the reason why I said, well, relationships. I really don't, I can't, I guess I can't think of one specific thing, but love. I'll talk about love since this is the
Mhm.
love talk. Being cheated on, it hurts. So when people in relationships and they cheat, they don't understand how they can break something in you. So I felt there was a time that I was broken. And so I walled myself out and I walled myself in. I said I wasn't gonna never love again. And so when you make vows like that, you really don't live anymore. I just kind of was just I was going through the emotion, but not truly living. But I learned and I repented and I asked God. So now I'm open to love again, not just love other people, because I feel like when you put a wall up, nobody can love you and you can't truly love them. So I guess I'll say when I was in love.
Yeah. Mm.
And now you the snapback coach. Look, so you
That's
snap
right.
back.
Girl, during that time, I wanted to snap him. That's when, that's when, that's when I was real bad. I was like, no. So
Was that them NOLA days?
that was the Nola days, baby.
I'm scared.
That was the Nola days. And the funny part, I was a security guard. I did some of
Oh,
everything, y'all. So when I say my life has been interesting and colorful, it truly has. So I was a security guard, girl. I was like, if I had my gun with me, that boy would have been gone early. He gone now, but he would have been early gone. That's my son, dad. And so, but love is so amazing. So I do believe in love. I believe in true love.
Mhm.
I believe in relationships. But relationships sometimes, you know, okay, connection, relationships are important to me. I believe the scripture that say two is better than one. When one fall, they can help each other up. But I also believe that scripture is not just for marriage. It's being in the right connection with the
Mhm.
right people, and you grow and develop and
Yep.
help each other up. And so, love is not just a romantic love. Love is who God is. God said He's love, and they that know Him, they that love it know Him, and they that love it not know not. So, okay, I'm gone now.
Mhm.
okay. So I love that faith and biblical principles are your foundation. So how exactly could you say these have influenced you snapping back?
Mm. That's what has truly kept me all my life. There's times that I could say God was always with me, but there was times that I wasn't with Him. And I wanted to do things on my own, and God has always pulled me back in and helped me, because there's times. That's why I was telling my son, you have to teach my grandsons how to pray and stuff, because there was times I would hang out with the crowd, baby, and it would get rough, and I like, oh God, I did it now. And He will rescue me. And the people I hung out with, even though they might have was living a rough life, God had even used them. So if you have the right people and the right connection, they will always have your best interest, and vice versa. You should have their interest. So faith has been a ground, anchor for me. No matter how far I went off, it has kept me from sea wrecking or wrecking my ship or whatever.
I love it. Faith is empowering.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like people, I think, feel afraid to believe anymore. Believe now. I feel like
Mm,
they feel it's safer to just like expect the worst and not have any faith in anything or in God.
hmm
But I'm glad that you said your faith is your anchor.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
You know, when I worked in a school system, you could tell the difference between children who had and I'm not saying their parents was perfect, but even if they went to church and their parents didn't go, you know, they had a different way about them. You could connect with them. Children who don't have a faith or trust or believe, they have nothing to lose. And so
Mhm.
it is very important to have your children grounded in faith and love in the power of God, because without it, we are deceiving ourselves.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
the government systems, all of them are crumbling, you know, so you can't put your trust in systems, because unless it's God, it will fail.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
so right. If someone listening right now feels like they wasted years or missed their chance, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that um, there's no expiration date on us, on who God called you to be. You know, it's never too late to get in the game. I'm 63 years old now, and I'm learning and stretching and doing things I haven't done when I was younger. Why? Because my focus was on my son. You know, my focus was on working. My focus was on just keeping a house, but never give up, because there's things that I'm doing now I didn't do. I got journals. I'm like Boogie. I got different journals I've made, you know, up in the last couple of years. I'm about to write a curriculum. I'm an author. I'm a co-author of a book. I got journals. I got more than this. And so I'm just saying, there's things that I've done that I didn't do when I was younger, because I didn't believe that I could do it. You know, and it's never too late to learn. It's never too late to develop the gifts and calling in us, because there's something in all of us that God has required of us. But if we don't give it back, I think the saying is, your life is a is a present, and your gift back to God. Something I messed it up, so that's okay. Let's see if I can find it.
I heard. Wait, I heard that before.
Will you go ask the next question? I'm about to look it up right quick, girl,
Yeah, yeah. Please.
because I don't like when things pop up. Your life is a gift. Oh, when God give your life, I think it's come a gift. Let me see. In your is your present. Okay, maybe somebody else might throw it in. Okay.
I was trying to see if
Um.
someone in the chat knew.
Yeah. Comment below, y'all.
Chat, if y'all know, put it in the comments.
They probably like, I don't know. Trishana be making all stuff up. My brother be laughing because
No,
I
but I
be
saw that someone had that on a place of business.
okay. Life is okay. Life is a gift and it's offer privilege. No, that's not the one I want. Life is a gift and your present is something like that. Okay, life is a gift. Let's see. Life is a precious gift from God. That's not what I wanted, but it is. So that's fine. We can move on.
It'll
it,
come
but
to you.
It'll
but how it goes is, you know, God give us a gift, and it's our present of our life. I don't know, y'all somebody might know it, but that's okay. I'm gonna move on.
Mhm.
okay. YouTube takes time. We know as life as a content creator.
Mhm.
Um, are you dating or interested in dating?
Mm, girl, y'all be asking questions.
We be asking
um
questions.
you know, am I interested in dating? I don't know. It has to be the right person. You know, the chemistry have to be there, because relationships take a lot of work. And like, once again, I've taken on I've taken on taking care of my little niece now, and so relationships you know, people, they be wanting a lot of attention. Even your children, y'all adults, you know, you in relationships, your significant others, you have to be careful being on YouTube all the time because they start feeling neglected. They start feeling like, you know, you putting everything and everything before you. And so it's hard to be in a relationship and know that this is what I do 5 days a week or 5 times out of the week, you know, making time for that person.
Mhm.
This is one I found, but this is not the one I wanted. It say life is God's gift to you. The way you live it is your gift to God. That's as close as I could get.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But they do have another one about present.
Yeah, I know
Mhm.
they do, but that's the closest one I could find right now without looking a lot.
What's one thing people don't see or they misunderstand about being a YouTube content creator?
That is tough. You know, being a content creator, you putting yourself on a out there before people, strangers you don't know. You revealing things about you, so they start thinking they know you. So
Mhm.
what's hard is also it's hard because you're trying to learn a process and they don't know, you don't know, and they want you to, oh, can you play this music? Oh, can you do that? And it's a job, it's a business, you know, and it's struggle. What I've learned, I'm reading some of the comments too, but I'm learning from my from the Snapback tribe. What I'm learning also is they transforming me, and I'm becoming a whole different person than I was a year ago because of the expectations from them, but also my expectations from myself and my expectations from the channel. You start growing and becoming. It's a business for me. It's a ministry for me, and so people don't know that. Some people think all YouTubers just want a whole lot of numbers. They think you get paid a whole lot of money. Now that may happen that may happen up ahead, but when you first start, you may not get paid for a long time.
Mhm. Absolutely. Yeah, like the part where you mentioned too, like people start to think that they know you. It really hasn't happened too much with me now, but I sometimes think about like down the future as I grow, because I watch other channels, and I sometimes look at these comments of these people, and they just like have all these theories in their head about who this person is, and they just kind of
Mhm.
overstep a bit, and I'm just like that part of it. I know sometimes it can come with the territory, just especially if you share more and more on
Mhm.
your channel. But I'm like, I'm not into all into all of that,
Yeah.
you know. But I guess it's something that even if you don't say much, people have their own idea of who you are. Even if you don't really share much,
Mhm.
they and they be just putting two and two together and putting it all wrong. So I guess that's one big major thing with being a content creator. People are gonna have their thoughts
Yeah.
about who
Yeah.
you are and what's going on.
I haven't experienced that either yet, but I know it
Yeah.
probably will come later on.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn.
Oh shoot,
Or was it your
we
turn?
moving so quick. It's my turn. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Um, what kind of friend is Snapback?
Oh, girl, the kind of friend Snapback is. That girl's rough.
Oh.
She will tell you what you don't want to hear. No, no, I've grown. Honestly, I'm about to be for real now. I'm a direct friend. I'm a firm friend. And so I'm a no nonsense friend. And sometimes I've gotten in trouble because people don't always want to hear what you have to say. So
Mhm.
now I'm a friend that's open and say, do you want to hear what I have to say? Because even sometimes on here, I want to help people with their channel and help them to win. And that's my goal. So I'm a wise friend. I'm a strong friend. You know, I'm a tender friend. And sometimes, like I said, I'm hard. Sometimes I'm hard because I like to be honest, and I've learned not to be so hard where I will crush you, but I will talk to you, and then I try to. I'm a bad friend too because I try to make you see in so many different ways. And sometimes I'll be repeating myself, but in a different way. You know how you say the same thing in a different way to try to get them to realize you in danger, it's not good for you. But yeah, so I
Do you
think I
think
think
do you think that's part of just like your personality, or is it part of like the coaching you? Because like you're a coach, so
I
like.
think, but a lot of our personalities are who we are. So
Mm.
a coaching, a minister, all these things is who I was born with. So I've always been the kind of friend that wanted to have your back and help you. I've
Mhm.
always been a friend, hear you, see you. And in one instance, like my sister, she was married and her husband cheated a lot. And I'm direct. Well, she's still married, but he left her and then she left him. So she left Louisiana. So she would call and tell me about it and tell me about it. And I told her like this, and I would tell anyone that you have a choice to make. If your husband is a cheater and that's who you want to be with, you have to know he gonna always cheat because that's who he is, and you either have to decide I want to be with him or not. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't stay stuck and then expect something different. You can't expect like I know you cheat and it's okay, but then I don't want you to cheat. You got to decide one or the other.
Yeah, there was a show. Matter of fact, it was, I think it was the Braxton Family Value years ago. The mama, the mother, I think it was the mother. I don't know, but she ended up saying something like, more or less like, if you not gonna leave that man, you might as well let him cheat in peace. Because if you just gonna be nagging, but you're not gonna leave him, you might as well just
Well, once you find out he's cheating,
yeah, yeah, you might as well let him cheat because you ain't gonna leave no way. So either you gonna leave or you're not. So
oh Lord.
yeah, but yeah.
Mm-mm. She said that I'm cheating piece.
I'll find the exact quote, but I do know it was that show and it had to do with that.
I,
But they was like gagged. They was like, well, it's kind of a good point though. Like because if you
Yeah.
gonna just be kicking and crying, but you're gonna still be there
Mhm.
and be the
Yeah,
serious
right,
cheater, then know,
right.
you know.
In your
exactly.
opinion, Snapback, is love a choice or something that simply happens to us?
Mm.
Mhm.
Love is a choice.
Mm.
And because it's a choice, you choose. Because God so loved the world, he gave his son. So he gave, it was a choice. And we have
Mm.
a choice too, because he said, with love and kindness have I drawn thee. So we have a choice to receive the love, or we have a choice not to. I know some people say, I fell in love, but no, you chose to love. And love is not easy. Love is not puffed up. Love is a process, and just like Boogie was saying, if you love this person and you want them to cheat on you, you have to decide. It's a choice. Do I love him more than I love myself? If I
Yeah.
love him more than I love myself, then it's okay. Then if I love myself, then I need to make different choices, because if I don't choose me and I choose you over me, then somebody's not going to be loved. Because if
Mm.
I love you and you love you, who's loving me? So it's a choice.
Right.
For me, I think it's a choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for the love, Coach Mean Green. Thank you very much,
I
and thank you,
I
chat.
think that when it comes to a spouse or a significant other, it's a choice. But
Mm,
when it comes to a child or a mother or a father, it's something that happens to us.
okay, that's good.
Okay. That's, that's good too.
That's what I believe. Because I didn't fall in love with my parents or my children. I just automatically loved them
Mm,
before, like my children, before I even knew who they were. But when it
Mhm.
came to my husband, I believe it was a choice that I fell in love with him, if that makes sense.
mm.
So it like depends on So it either context, I guess. Like one context you actively choose, and in the other
Yeah,
one,
Yeah, because like for your parents or your children or grandchildren, it's a reason why you love them. But when it comes to a spouse, like, it's really no reason. You have to find reasons to love that person, to fall in love with that person.
Mm.
I can see that because you don't get to choose your parents.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I can see that. Those are both, yeah.
And you
Well,
just love your parents unconditionally, like you love your children unconditionally,
but
but your spouse, you might not love them unconditionally. And if you do, that love can be broken. But the love of a child and a parent, that love, like with my parents and my children, that love is forever.
mhm.
So
I
I guess it
think,
can go either way.
yeah, exactly. Because my wheels are just moving and
Yeah.
thinking,
Mhm.
because there's parents who left their children. There's
That
parents who
was
left their children
myself.
after giving birth. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? So they made a choice that I'm not going to stay here with you and love you. There's people who, so I don't know. I mean, that's a hard decision or thought. Sometimes children really rub you the wrong way. You'd be like, go and stay with your daddy because you're going to work on my last nerve. And some people have let them go stay with their parents, or they left them in the parents. And some of the little children are babies. So I guess it depends on that person and
The
their
person.
heart, the
Mhm.
decision, because parenting isn't easy. There's a book say parenting isn't for cowards. So you're going to have to stay there through the ups and the downs, whether it's the
Mhm.
daddy, whether it's the husband, even relationships, period. Relationships are difficult. So making a choice that I'm here to stay for the long run, because there are some people who stay with you, but they checked out. They chose not to love you, but they stayed in the house with you. So I don't know
Mhm.
how to, I don't know. That's a hard thing to think about.
You think that was like older generations? Because the new generation, I don't really see that happening. Like, to remember, like in the old generations, they had like grandparents staying together just because it was cheaper to keep them,
Yeah.
but they was both checked out. But now, and like I think in our generation, I can't, if I'm checked out or if my husband's checked out, I don't want to be together.
But that's you, because they have people every day, they'll stay in their car before they get it to go in the house, because they're like, I gotta bear myself before I go in here with this
Ooh.
man or this woman or these children, because I know I have to be here because I chose to.
Mm,
So see, life is a choice. We make decisions every day in everything we do. So I gotta go be bothered with these children, so I'm gonna stay in here. And some people are
mm,
intoxicated, or they drugging themselves up. I worked in a mental health treatment facility for over 20 years. And so people will self-medicate themselves with drugs, with gambling, with sex, you name it, in
mm.
order to fit in the place where they're at. And so I don't think it's just this generation. See, I think this generation is more vocal than the older generation was.
Mm,
And
yeah.
I think because they have so many opportunities and they see so many things, that they're more vocal. But I personally think the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. So what you went through, somebody else have gone through. They decide, I'm not going to leave or quit. My son, and then I'm gonna let y'all finish. My son was 13 years old when I came to Mankato. My mom wanted to keep him. My mom said, "Oh, I had this lady say she's seen your son getting involved with all kinds of things, and she said he was gonna get in a gang." I asked my son, "Do you want to go with me or stay here in New Orleans?" My son said, "I'm going with you." So I
Mm.
brought my son with me. Now, because he was 13, was he really, really matured enough to make that decision? Not really. But I mean, I wasn't gonna fight you either, because if you wanted to fight, then you don't want to be with me. I'm not going to struggle. But when we got up here, I told him, you could get up here with these little vanilla kids, and you could get in trouble, because because we lived in a rural area. I say they uncles and daddies and stuff is sheriffs. When I finish school, I thought I was leaving. I thought I was coming back to New Orleans. When I get ready to leave, I'm going to leave you here if you act crazy. So you got to get expectations for people, and they make a choice. Once again, you choose.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, good conversation.
What do you think of the love talk happening in these internet streets? Whether it be
Girl,
podcast, YouTube, Instagram. What do you think of the love talk happening there?
baby, the love talk. I want y'all say, do I want to date? Y'all was supposed to set me up when y'all set up Mama Bowman and Nancy. So yeah, I want to date, but I don't know now because now I got somebody else to keep me occupied. I don't know. Y'all waited too long.
Uh-uh.
But no, honestly, I love the love talk. I love it because honestly, we need to talk more relational. You know, what I love about the young people, and you guys are young women, you know, y'all are strong, intelligent, and I'm wise. So I need y'all strength and y'all need my wisdom. So love talk, people not talking love anymore. You know, people are listening to the world saying that
Mhm.
men are against women and women against men, but that's not true. There's a population who may be, and so if that's what your population is, you need to change. Connection is so important. Who you connected to is so important to
Yeah.
where you going, because if you're not connected to the right source, you ain't got no power. If my lights get turned off, uh I could put a plug in all I want, ain't nothing coming on. If I'm disconnected to the source, the power of God, I could sing and do whatever I want. There's no energy, no currents, no ability for me to be able to do the things I need to do. Because like I said, I used to have a comeback baby and it wasn't nice. And I thank God it's useless in my past. It's not my future now. When I do get untamely, God will grab me by the hand. The Holy Spirit say, you got to get it together, or God will convict me, and then I have to apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Okay.
Being from New Orleans, what's one thing you can't find in Minnesota that you miss the most?
Oh, so honestly, I've changed a lot of how I eat because in New Orleans have changed a lot too since I left. After Hurricane Katrina, but they used to have old plantation hot sausage and the smoked sausage double D. Man used to have your gumbo set up, so they don't have the fresh crabs with the eyes and the shrimps and all that like they used to have in New Orleans. And the
Mhm.
po' boys, and the culture, the richness
Yeah.
of the culture, because we had French, Spanish, you had Creole, you had
Creole.
some of everything mixed together.
Mhm.
So the food was off the chain, the language, the yeah, culture. I miss
Yeah.
culture. But I'm here now, and I made up my mind. Well, I didn't make up my mind. God was saying I couldn't live in two places, so I had to be where I'm at now, because I kept coming back to New Orleans and I wanted to run around, and people wasn't checking on me. I'm running around to see them spend my money, and they want to know if they want to go out to eat and stuff, and they wanted you to spend your money. I ain't have none. I was a student. I came to grad school up here. And so I'm like, I'm running around checking on y'all, seeing about y'all, and it costing me money. So I had to release even the way I ate, because I would bring, even before Hurricane Katrina, I would bring the seafood up. And one
Mhm.
time it was like, if I get stranded, my seafood gonna get messed up. And so I stopped. And I started eating what's here. And I have to be content. And it is good. It's okay. It's not what it was, but I'm happy to be where I'm at. We have to live in the moment and not
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with that. Like when every time we go vacation, I have a hard time going out to eat at restaurants
Okay.
because when I do, the food does not. It's just to me, the food doesn't taste right, and
Hmm.
I have
Hmm.
to say, "Oh, take it back," or I just have to like waste my money or whatever. But
Mm.
Yeah.
you know, it
So
is what
what
it is.
about when they say Cajun, New Orleans style?
It
It
don't
still
be.
don't be right.
I know I don't. I'm like, just not New Orleans. They lie.
Mm-mm. Even when it comes down to something small as the Popeyes, it doesn't taste the same.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it's because I'm originally from New Orleans, so I
Mhm.
know how it tastes, and then I'm
Yeah.
comparing it to other states.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
You're
that's the
right.
only thing I have a problem with. Everything else I'm good with, but when it comes to the food, I have a real big problem.
You're right. That's what I said. Food too, and culture. Every culture is different. New Orleans culture is different,
Yeah.
but I've learned. Yeah, I'm good. I've been in Minnesota for since 1996, y'all.
Wow.
Almost 30 years.
Oh.
That
Do you?
long, that long, I think I will get used to the food.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah.
Well,
Do you?
well, well, people come and they be trying to make it be what. See, this the funny thing is, and that's why we have to live right where we at. You know, if I'm in New Orleans, I know the culture is different. Now I'm in Minnesota, I can hold on to what was, or I can learn to accept what I have and
Mhm.
and enjoy it. So it's not to that degree. See, you go visit, and so you can go back. I've been gone since 1996, and I had to make a decision if I was
Mm.
going to enjoy and enjoy the culture, the people, the food where I'm at. You know, they say, and when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. So I'm in Rome now, y'all.
Right. Yeah. You adjust, right?
Yeah, yeah, oh
Right.
yeah, you will.
Mhm. Do you believe that you're living in your purpose?
Yes, I believe I'm living in my purpose. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
What about the
Okay.
person that's seeking to figure out their purpose? Like, what is my purpose? What am, what would you say to them?
What is your purpose? Your
Yeah.
purpose. It depends. It depends on if you've given your life to God or not. Because God have I believe we have downloads in us. I believe, just like when you conceive and you're pregnant, those who've been pregnant, and they tell you have a girl or a boy. And so people can't see you pregnant, but you know you pregnant. And when the baby comes, that baby is designed to say it's a male or female child. And I'm not being grammatically correct for society. I'm saying. And so within that child being a baby, a brand new baby, with the equipment, he will grow up as a man or male. Now, I'm not going to say a man as a male. That's the design. So God has put in you, some kids may be teachers, doctors, lawyers. They may be stay-home moms. And some kids will tell you in kindergarten, I want to be a mom. That's what one of my little nieces said. I want to be a mom, because that's her desire in kindergarten. I guess she was loving her mama, but she still want to be a mom, but she got to work and take care of herself. So I think some children, they read books, and they teachers, they sitting everybody down and doing homework. So I think we know at an early age what we were called to do, but society have told us, no, we should do X, Y, and Z. Our purpose is to become who God created us to be. Now understanding who He created you to be. You have clues.
Mhm. Okay.
What does true love mean to you?
Mm. What does true love mean to me? Oh God, true love is hard. True love stand the test of time. True love is a reflection of God. True love is true. Sometimes, true love is like, true love gonna make you do what you need to do. Like I was saying about the moms or dads who left their children. True love will say, no, I'm gonna stay here. I don't care how hard it get. I know oftentimes we talk about moms who taking care of their kids. They got some single dads, and not just now, they've been had it, and they did the best they knew how to keep their kids going. So true love, Ellen said true love, Ellie Endeavor said true love endures, and it does. you know um I'm telling you, true love will keep you anchored because it's God. God love. God
Mhm.
said, I have to go back to God. God said, they that love it is born of God. They love it not, no, not God. So you could sit here and tell me you love me. Love is an action. True love is an action. True love want to see you win. I push. I be giving pointers out on my channel, pushing people, helping and encourage them to be able to be monetized, helping them to transform and make their channel be successful, so that they, if that's their desire, that they can be a content creator. But even those who are not content creators, how they could do well in school and relationship. So my channel is a hodgepodge, but that's not how I designed it to be. But life coaching is life coaching, whether you're a child or an adult, but just applying the same principles. I believe that not principles, that gifts and talents is interchangeable. If you're a teacher, you're a teacher wherever you go. If you're a coach, you're a coach everywhere you go. See, Boogie cook from international to international. Wherever she goes, she's somewhere trying to cook.
Cook and eat.
Oh yeah. And the food we looking also delicious.
It does.
Yeah. Thank you.
And also, as a businesswoman, everywhere she goes, she's gonna be pushing it. Also, I know sometimes you be fighting to put yourself in a peg, but when you get out, girl, you're gonna be dangerous, because I could see you helping people to like you say you wanted to be like a coach or a counselor. You have to get degrees to be a counselor, but a coach, you don't have to. A coach is life, but you could get certified, because I'm a certified coach with John Maxwell and ICCI. And so I'm saying, wherever you go, your business principles, maybe that's what you need to do, because you do it at home, you work, and maybe you say, I don't really want to do it, but it comes so easy. And sometimes, because things come so easy, we don't feel like it's worth a value, but you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn or your turn?
My turn.
Your turn.
Right. Okay. What brings you joy and peace?
Girl, I got joy every time I think about God. I get joy. What brings me joy, seriously, is knowing that I have a relationship with God, and I have a relationship with my son and my grandsons. And I love to be outdoors. In the summertime, this time I was working hard to get monetized. I wasn't in that garden as much as I want to be, but this year I might have to change my time. The evening one at 7:00 wasn't as bad, because the sun was shining right in the spot. But I love to be outdoors, digging in the dirt, baby, planting, because I feel like your mind and your heart is like a garden. Whatever you put in there, you will get a harvest. And sometimes you got weeds and you got to pull it out. And peace, you say joy and peace. That was the question.
Yeah.
And peace.
Yeah.
I like my house quiet at certain times. I like the comfort of knowing that I'm home, and I don't have to have nothing big and flashy, just knowing that, I'm secure and I'm safe in a place where God has put me, whether it's in a shack or even outside. Only reason why I don't do outside as much, because they got the bugs and all of that, but I've grown to even not be afraid of them. My grandchildren, when they first came, they're like, bugs. I'm like, boy, shut up, it's a bug. It's okay. I'm in the country. We got bugs.
Right. I can't blame them though, because that's the only thing with me with outdoors, the bug. That's the part I have trouble with. Because I want to get into more stuff, but I hate bugs. But I gotta pray on that.
I just don't like the ones that bite, like the mosquitoes.
Yeah, spiders.
Yeah, gnats. I could do the lizards. Mosquitoes and spiders, nah.
Right. Especially mosquitoes. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, especially the mosquitoes.
The gnats too. Oh,
gnats and the flies.
They're annoying. Oh my goodness.
The flies too. Take them too.
Yep. For real.
Take them too. So I think I'm finished, but I want to do something that I don't think we ever did this before, sis.
Okay.
So
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. So before I ask this, sis is gonna ask you, something, and then we'll double back. We'll come back
Okay.
about just anything. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have anything upcoming that you want to share with us on your channel? Anything, any merch, anything coming out that you want to let us know before we wrap up?
Well, I have a lot of new things coming up that's in the making. I'm trying to learn some new things about Canvas, but I was invited to this app. Is a Christian based app for coaches, leaders, and ministers and stuff. So I meet with them Tuesday online. So I'll be doing stuff from there, and then I have a curriculum that I'm going to be doing on YouTube. I was invited into that. And so y'all gonna see a lot of new things that you may have not seen. So I just need to stay grounded and rooted and stop, all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal. And just I want to enjoy my channel as I grow and develop and also help others. So I don't next Thursday, not next Thursday, Thursday, the 21st, I'm gonna interview this girl, Joyce. She interviewed me on her channel a couple of times, and I kind of want to interview her, and then so y'all will see us, that her time is 9:30, but my time is 8:30. So next Thursday I'll be doing that show with her. And I wanted to tell you it's going to be on it's going to be on Snapback Phenomenal show that Boogie has endorsed me to do. And then she stole Mr. Phenomenal.
Not right.
I know you didn't steal him. He dropped me before, but he didn't really drop me afterwards. But I still want to invite some people to that show because Boogie's seen it, and Boogie like, no. I'm sorry, Boogie. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for interviews. So I wanted to invite her, and we never did it, and so that's where I'm at with
Right.
that. Just doing different things, but staying within the same guidelines that God has given me. I don't know. And then I want to also, and then I'm going to stop. I want to do something I'm going to do it motivational moments, and I won't do it on camera, but just encouraging people. So many people are struggling and they're suffering, and I just want to encourage them to let them know that God see them. They're good enough. That God has added value and stuff. No matter what we go through, do not determine who we are and who we could be. So that's it.
Okay. Everything sounds amazing. So, Snapback, if you wouldn't mind, before we end the show, if you would lead us out in prayer.
Okay, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Father, we just thank you, God. You are faithful. God, you are holy. You are righteous. God, you are omnipotent. God, we thank you because you say, well, 2 or 3 agree in your midst that you are here, God. God, I thank you for the Love Talk show. God, let it not just be a show of influence, but impact, God. Let this day be a change because also have did something different today and Boogie agreed. Let it be a change, God, that it'll explode, not because it's just the numbers, but explode because so many people need to know what true love is and know that love is a decision, is a choice. It's not falling in and falling out, God. Love is a choice that even when it get rocky, when it get hard, that they will stand, God. And I just pray for each one of them, and I pray for their individual channels. I pray for their families, God. I pray for everyone that's in the Snapback tribe, everyone that is in on Boogie Time channel, her community, everyone on the Phenomenal Family channel. I pray for also, God. I pray, God, that the fire of God just changed the atmosphere on this channel, God, like never before, God. Because, God, you are so faithful and you want us not to live underneath the privileges that you called us to, God, but live as an example, God, of demonstration and power and love of who you are, God. That when we step out, that people know that we're not like the other ones. We're not just on here to entertain or tickle and just to take in bring people, just take it from them, but we're here to build, to uplift, to encourage, God. We're here to point them to who you are, God. And Father, you are so faithful. You are loving. Your kindness has always kept us and will continue keeping us if we decide to hold on to your unchanging hands, God. God, you have never left us. You say you've never left or forsaken us, or even our seed begging bread, but we got to return back to you, God. Not be like double dutch, jumping in and out, but God, we're standing and standing and standing steadfast, unmovable in your son Jesus Christ's name. And we worship you and we honor you and we thank you. We thank you that this platform will never be the same, God. It will change from this day and it will grow even greater, showing your love, God, and showing other people how they connect, and not to give up, because love is not easy. Love stands even when everything else crumbles. We ask you and we thank you in Jesus Christ's mighty name.
Amen.
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 Thank you so much, Trishana Snapback Coach.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all, thank y'all for the best talk show around, y'all. And I ain't being biased. I've been on all of them and I love all of them. But sometimes
Oh,
you gotta do the love talk, baby. Talking about the love talk, talking about the love talk. Not just talking about it, but being about it. I love it.
Right.
Yes. And just like that, we're out. Bye, y'all.
Love talk, it's love talk with awesome belief.